This video is for the 8th grade Fair Use Project Assignment 1, Create a Video. First, you're going to go to drive.google.com. You're going to click on New, and then you're going to click on More, and you want to click on Connect More Apps. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to type in WeVideo. It might appear automatically, but if not, you would type in WeVideo up in the top right corner and hit Enter. And then you'll click on WeVideo and then click on the Connect button. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to click OK, and then you're going to go back over to Google Drive. So I'm just going to X out of that, click on New, and then More, and now you'll see WeVideo Video Editor. You'll go ahead and click on that. And so from here on out, we have to allow it to have access to our Google Drive accounts. So we'll click Allow, and then it's just going to take a moment to load. So you can skip, if it comes up with any sort of intro, you can just go ahead and click on the skip button. So then what you're going to do is you're going to click where it says Create a Video. Okay. Then it's going to ask you a couple of questions. So K-12, how much experience do you have? You'll answer it for however much experience you have with editing videos. And it's just taking a moment for this to load. So then also it's going to ask if you're a teacher or a student. So you'll click on I'm a student and then click the Start button. Then what you'll do is you'll click on Start Editing. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the 3 lines up toward the top left corner, and you're going to click on Timeline Mode. And then from here, what you're going to do is you'll see now it looks like a timeline. You're going to get rid of this blue blank kind of slide there by clicking on the little trash can, and that'll delete it. Then what you want to do is you want to go down in the bottom right corner, and you want to just put your pointer on that circle and drag it to the left, and you'll just have to do it kind of slowly, and you want to do it until it's actually showing like full seconds. So right now it goes 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and so on. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to add text onto your video. So you click on the text button up at the top, click on the text folder, and then from here you would click and drag a text box, and the text box is going to go onto video 1, so kind of that first part of the timeline right here. In order to edit it, you would click on the plus sign, and then you might just give the title of what you're doing. Mine is going to be Roar, so we'll go ahead and click on Done Editing. And then what you can do, and this is optional, if you put your pointer at the end of the clip, right now it's 8 seconds, click and drag, you can determine how long you want it to appear for. Anyway, next what you're going to be doing is you're going to have a couple of different options. So you only have to do 2 of these options. There's 6 of them total. So what you can do is always use this and kind of fast forward to the ones that you want. So option number 1 is going to show you how to record a video. Once again, you don't need a video, but this is going to show you how. So in order to record a video, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the media folder, which has the letters ME in a little folder, and then you click on the record button. So then what you'll do is you'll click on where it says webcam, and you'll click continue. And then you're going to have to click install right here. You're going to click on add extension, and then it's just going to take a moment, so then it'll say that it's loading. And hopefully it doesn't take too long since we're recording a video here. Okay, so in the meantime, if you end up kind of waiting for a long time, you can always, oh, there we go. I was going to say you could always reload the page, but anyway, you're going to click on Allow over here. And now you're going to see me. So then what you're going to do is hit the record button. What you might want to do if you choose to do, like, say, lip syncing to a song, is you would have a second Chromebook and you would be playing that song. And when you are doing it, you probably want to turn the volume up a little higher. So anyway, what you would do is you would go ahead and hit the record button, and then you'd be able to record. Okay, so when you're ready, you just click on stop recording and then save. So now what's going to end up happening is it's going to show up with your recording up here. And sometimes it takes a moment to process. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add that recording. And if you're going to add the recording, what you want to do is you want to put it onto video 1. So like right after our title, for example. So we're just going to X out of that, and there's our recording. And then we would just go ahead and click and drag it onto video 1 so that it would appear right after the title. All right, so next option, if you don't want to add video, you can always do option 2, which is to add selfies. In order to do that, you're going to open up a new tab. And from here, you're going to go to webcamtoy.com. And next, what you're going to do is you're going to click on Ready Smile, and you'll have to click Allow over here, and then click, it'll say please allow access from the menu above, and right now it's still loading, so it actually hasn't come up with that menu just yet.
Attention remaining staff members, this is just sort of a weather and driving update. The roads and in the parking lot, everything is slippery, more slippery than you realize, so be careful walking and driving. And if you are headed south, especially on Route 3, there's a few accidents, so things are backed up. So just drive carefully and get home safely. Thank you.
And luckily for Mrs. Foley, I don't have to drive down Route 3. So anyway, here's the Allow menu that we needed to click. So then you'll just go ahead, you can click on the arrows, get lots of different filters, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and take a quick selfie, click on the little camera, 3, 2, 1. And so then what you would do is you would actually save the photo to your Google Drive account. So you click on Google Drive, save, and then from that point you'd be able to put it into your WeVideo. So you'd click back over to WeVideo, make sure you're in the media folder, and then click on Upload Media. You'd click on Upload More Files, click on the Google Drive logo right here. Then what it's going to do is it's probably going to ask you to allow Google Drive to access your photos, and right now it's unfortunately still loading. So we're just going to have to wait a moment. Hopefully this will work soon. Alright, we're just going to try reloading the page. Alright, I'm just going to X out of that. Alright, so once again, upload media, click on the Google Drive logo in the bottom left corner. Hopefully it'll actually work. If not, we can also do browse to select. And then it should come up if we click on the Google Drive folder, and there's our picture. And then click open. And now it should show up. So just go ahead and X out of that, and you'll see there's our webcam toy photo. So then you would once again just go ahead and click and drag it down into video 1. If you find that you're running out of room like I am, you can always zoom out in the bottom right corner. So I'm just going to zoom out a bit, and then I can click and drag that if I wanted to put a selfie in my work. All right, so now that brings us to option 3. And option 3 is to find a photo on Google. So what you would do next is you would just go ahead, open up a new tab, and I'm just going to do a search for Katy Perry. And generally what you want to do is you want to do this for professional photographs. I'm just going to go ahead and click on images and find an image that I want to use. And basically what I want to do is I want to find an image where it actually shows the photographer's name. And so sometimes you might not find it, but what you want to do, here's an example of one where it says photo by Bruce Glickus. So what we would do here is, since this is a professional photograph and it gives the photographer's name, we would just go ahead, save image as, click on Google Drive and save. Next I'd go over to WeVideo, and it's going to be the same thing, upload media, upload more files. If the Google Drive button doesn't work, then do browse to select. You can do that as well. And just make sure that you click on the Google Drive folder and then click on the image and click open. And so then, just like the selfies, you would do the same thing. They would appear over here. And I could just go ahead and drag it. Basically what I want to do is drag it so that it goes under either under video 1 or under main, so depending on where you want it. But anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do option 4, which is to find a Creative Commons picture, which means this is what you want to do if you just want a generic picture. So here's option 4. In order to do that, so like if you don't want a picture of a famous person, you would go to search.creativecommons.org. And this is going to bring you to a website where you can get any picture of anything and already know that you have permission to use it. So what you'll do is you'll click on Google Images on the left-hand side once it appears. But unfortunately, we are still loading. So you go ahead, click Google Images. And from here, then you'll click on the 2 check boxes up at the top, and you just want to uncheck them. And so, for example, I'm going to search for a tiger, since it has to do with my video. So I'll find a picture that I like, and then same thing we did before, 2-finger click, save image as, Google Drive, and save. Click back over to WeVideo, click upload media, upload more files, browse to select, and we'll find our tiger picture, click open. And then once again, it's going to appear up at the top. So from here, then what we would do is do the same thing and drag it either into video 1 or main, wherever we want it to appear. So I can just X out of that. Here's my tiger. Maybe I want my tiger to go at the end, so I'll just put it at the end of video 1. And so now I'll have a tiger. So that's option 4. Now, option 5 is to add sound effects. So maybe at the beginning where I have the title, I want to have some sort of sound effect. So what I would do is I would click on the little music notes, and I've got lots of different folders here. So for example, I'm just going to go over to sound effects, and I'll go over to animals, and maybe I want some sort of a growling. But anyway, so what I would do is I would find whatever sound I wanted, and it could be anything. So this one, actually I'll turn it up. Barking dogs. Anyway, so then what I would do is I would scroll down on the right hand side and make sure I can see audio 1. And then I would just go ahead and click and drag the sound to where I want it to play in audio 1. Notice that it's a really long sound, and maybe I don't want it to play for a full 30-something seconds. So I can just put my pointer at the end of it and go click and drag it so that it only plays maybe for like the first second. And so that's how you would add sound effects. So now the sound effect would just play when you hear or see the title. So that's option 5. So then finally, option 6 is music. So what you would have to do if you wanted to add music is you would need to position your playhead where you want the music to start. So maybe, for example, I want the music to start over here at 5 seconds. So I would just go ahead and do that. And then I would click on the little microphone next to audio 2 at the bottom. Then what I would want to do is I would want to click on the little checkbox that says preview while recording, and then I would click on the little microphone. And from here, it should hopefully connect. Sometimes it might take a moment. And what you would want to do is you would want to have the music playing on another Chromebook. So from here, what would happen is it would come up and actually record. Now, unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of difficulty, so I'm just going to go ahead and reload the page. So anyway, the last thing that you would have to do if you wanted to is just to record music. So once again, click on the microphone next to audio 2. Click on the big microphone that appears. And then you would go ahead and hit play on your other Chromebook and play the music. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make. And then when you're done, you would just go ahead and click on the checkbox. And then that's pretty much it. You'll usually see, and it takes a moment, you'll see the recording come up here, and then you could always just click and drag it to where you want it to. And those are all of your options for your Wii video project. Remember that you only need to have at least 2 out of the 6. So just 2 out of the 6. And that's it.